that brings us into Chapter 9, a mountain trek. So despite Volke being the leader, Zaxis is Zaxis and is trying to take on his own little leadership role and trying probably just a little bit too hard.
Would you imagine if somebody actually put Zaxis as a leader in a serious endeavor?
His head's big enough already, like to be given an official title, to have business cards. He's
got the clipboard.
He does. They are trying to move a little bit quicker going down this path. Evianna wants to practice her magic, so Volke decides that they are going to shadow step with each other. So, of course, he grabs Addie, probably a little too close, brace for impact. Does not tell her that she's not going to be able to breathe, and shadow steps with her.
Now let's talk about the way that Addie gets ready to, she sort of gets ready to shadow step with him. She puts her arms around his neck. He puts his one arm around her waist, going to a basketball game and you're up on the Jumbotron with the heart shape,
It's a very I got you, babe pose.
Exactly.
Evianna is jealous that Volke is able to do this, wants to be able to do the same, so she essentially sucker transports Zaxis and unknowingly grabs him and goes through the shadows as well. They come out of the shadows, and of course the two of them are sassing each other back and forth.
And Zaxis comes out with one of the best quotes that I can think from him. He says, "Follow the instructions of your superiors, especially in crucial missions where others are depending on you." like Zelfrey has been for the last 5 books.
Hey, do as I say, not as I do. As they make their way down the hill, Volke, again, not really sure kind of where the senses are coming from, but his spidey sense is going off. So they had run into a non-arcanist who they're asking about the town. He says, oh, there's a town a short ways away. They should follow him, and he'll take them to the town. And as he's given his little spiel, Volke is just getting a bad little feeling in the back of his mind. And it seems like he can sense that this man is lying to them.
All right. And with that, that's the end of this week's episode. I don't think there's anything coming up on the horizon, anything new as far as we're aware of at the moment, at least for when this is being recorded.
Next up, I think the next upcoming is Time Marked Warlock 2, which is crazy, but I think that's the next one.
That'll be in November, so by the time this is actually posted, we're not going to be too terribly far off from that.
Yeah, which is crazy.
All right, with that, we're going to end today's episode, and we'll catch you guys next week. Thank you.
Eric, Scott, and I want to thank everyone for listening today. We post a new episode every Wednesday morning at 11 Eastern, 10 Central, and 8 Pacific Standard Time. We are on all podcasting platforms and are also on YouTube as well for video. After the additional episode airs, we post chapter-by-chapter videos every day in a smaller, easier-to-digest format. We do want to give a special shout-out to the final member of our team, Dan Mackison, one of the admins for the Frith Chronicles Wiki, link listed below, and doing his best to keep everything running smoothly behind the scenes. If you want to reach out to us, you can email us at frithguildpod@gmail.com or on Facebook or any other social media by searching for Frith Guild Podcast. Just to remind everybody, we have links to everything in the description below on both the podcast and YouTube.